The UltraBuds 4th generation are developed by a company right here in South Africa. They are currently selling on their website for 999 Rand, which is ridiculous considering the alternatives are 2,500 Rand. I've been using these white ones now for about 4 months, and so I'm going to give you my honest opinions on how it's been using these in the past 4 months. And then WripWraps sent me the jet black version, which is just a reiteration of the same thing, but black. Remember there was a craze a while back called BlackPods. They haven't been available for a while, specifically from WripWraps for specific reasons, and I'll talk about that in a moment. The audio quality in terms of music, watching movies, the sound quality coming through these speakers is exceptional. There's no way around it. They have a little bit of a bass boost, which gives it a nice warm sound. Got really good mids, really good high end. In terms of what you're getting for your money in a tiny package like this, the audio really is exceptional and just very enjoyable. You don't get that mid-range twang that you get with all the cheaper knockoffs that you find in the shops, and those can sometimes be about 600 Rand. This is 1,000 Rand for a top-notch audio quality experience. And then the build quality is great. I would recommend getting a cover. I've started to show signs of scratching here on the back. I'm always putting it down on this side. Other than that, it hasn't shown a huge amount of wear and tear. I always put it in my pocket, and I'm conscious of not putting it in the same pocket with my keys. But yeah, I've got some pretty bad scratching on the back there, so I know Typo sell nice little covers for these. I'm definitely going to get a cover for the black ones because they are really pretty. Other than that, in terms of build quality, it has a really nice hinge, a spring-loaded hinge, which works really well. The closing mechanism, that magnetic mechanism, works perfectly. It's been 4 months and there's no sign of anything kind of falling apart on the inside here. This silver tip does have a little bit of a sharp lip on it, but what you're looking for is serious wear and tear, and there just aren't any signs of that. Obviously they are light. I mean, that's a tiny little thing. There's a metal grid in here. The only thing is I've got a little bit of dirt in there now, but other than that, wearing fine. I'm not seeing any major signs of wear and tear on these things, so that's a good sign. In terms of battery life, I don't have any numbers for you. I have had people ask me about the battery life. If I do pick them up one night and I find that the battery's low, what I'll do is I'll put one in the ear, I'll put one in the case, let it charge. Once this one dies, I'll just switch them around and let that one charge in the case. So that's kind of how I get around that. In terms of battery life, I've never plugged this in because I have a wireless charger next to my bed, and so I just pop it on the bed and charge it, and whenever I remember I put it on charge. So I can't give you any numbers specifically on the battery life, but it has never bothered me. I've never been listening to music working around the house and it's died on. The other question I get is the audio quality of the microphones very good? I know with the UltraBuds, they improved these with 2 microphones rather than one on the older generation, which definitely improved the audio quality. I would say it's not on the level of the expensive versions of these, but it does work. I've done a voice note recording it on Telegram, and then I downloaded it. I'm going to put that voice note available to download below, so if you want to really check if this is acceptable to you, you can check it there. It's the mics on here, I wouldn't use them to do voice notes to send to people for music or what have you. This is a mic test of the UltraBuds, the mic test, the onboard mics, mic test in my office. It's not too much background noise. I'm gonna fan it with my hands. That's some wind as a test. Hope this helps you. In terms of audio quality of the microphones on here, I wouldn't do any fancy footwork with them. I would just keep them as, phone calls, Siri, voice notes, that sort of thing. It is acceptable for that. And then in terms of connectivity, I haven't had a single issue with these. I sometimes struggle to switch between devices, but I can connect to my PC, my Windows laptop at the back there. I can connect to Android devices. I've connected it to my one spare Android that I have in the house. iPad, iOS, iPhone, it all works. And I've been running it actually on the iOS beta software, and it works 100%, no issues. Never have any dropouts. I never have that weird like losing signal clicking sound that you sometimes get with cheap Bluetooth devices. So in terms of connectivity, I don't have any issues with these. So in summary, these things are incredible. 999 Rand for a locally developed, they're working with the factory. When they had all those connectivity issues, they went and contacted the factory and worked with them to develop it. When I unwrapped these jet black ones, the sticker with the WripWraps logo was underneath the plastic, which means they're wrapping them in the factory specifically for WripWraps. So locally developed, it's a company that cares and is trying to do the best that they can to bring a quality product to the people. And I like that. I really like that about what they're doing. And for 999 bucks, it's an absolute, 999 bucks is 999 bucks, but I wanted to say it's an absolute steal, and it is. It compared to everything else, I think it is a really, really good value for money. Let's talk about the jet black for a bit. They are just a repackaging of the white ones, but the black versions have not been around for a little while, and the reason for that is they've had to put a larger chip in here, 2 microphones, and because of that, because of more components in the actual pod, in the actual little earbud, they were having issues with glue leaking and spreading on the matte black plastic. And so the jet black was actually a practical solution to a manufacturing issue. And what we have now as a result is a completely unique product. I don't think, and I stand to be corrected, but I don't think there's any electronics company in the world making an affordable product like this in the jet black. So it is very unique to South Africa, and that just is cool, South African developed product. I don't know. For me personally, I like the jet black. It's my favorite. I've never been a fan of the white. Some people like the understatement and the simplicity of white. I don't know, just too clinical for me. The jet black for me works, and I like the look of it. Definitely going to get a cover for these because they're going to scratch over time, and I just want to keep that smooth jet black look. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share a little bit about these. I absolutely love these products. I wouldn't be promoting these if I didn't think they were brilliant, and they are. So go check them out. Go use my coupon. I get a discount for the people following my channel, so use the coupon Aiden, you get a 5% discount, and that also helps me out with my small little channel. I actually make a little bit of money on the sales of these products, so it would help me out a lot. It helps me to buy other products to review and just kind of build my little YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.